I'm Jim Pendleton. I graduated out of Spencer High School in 1968. I drew up a blueprint in 1966, went to the State Fair, 14-page color blueprint pencil for a guy named George Morehouse in the 9th grade, a freshman, at Klondike Gold Nuggets in Lafayette, Indiana. I went there for 11 years. My dad drugged me out of that school and moved down here in the country where we're at now, and it turned out pretty good. If my dad hadn't moved when he did, I probably wouldn't have the barn house. Up in Lafayette it was flat ground, and I wanted my house to be in a wooded area. And when we come to Owen County, the Roman Hills of Owen County, it's pretty down here. People talk about being pretty in Maine and California and Alaska, but we get people come here, man, and say it's pretty down here. I bought my property in 1970, and it took me a couple of years to work in the Union Carpenters in Pueblo, Colorado. And I came back in 1972. My girlfriend had been bothering me about coming back to Indiana, and when I came home, I started building my house, and I started in the middle of it, and it wasn't no time that they interviewed me to put me on the seniors from the high school of 75 come out and put me in the Owen County paper. And then from then on, as I started building to the south of the barn house, it started being more interviewed. And I've been in the paper 21 times. I'm in 5 magazines, 2 library books, and I've been on television 3 times, and got 2 videos on tape. It took me 10 years to build the house. I tore down 11 houses and 7 barns, and in a period of 10 years, it was more work than tearing down the barns and the house than it was building the house. It seemed like the framing the house and building the house, it went pretty fast. And over a period of years, we've had a lot of tourists come from all over the world. My mom and dad had 12 kids in a 2-room house. I'm the oldest of 12. And I said if I ever got married, when I grow up and get bigger, I want to build me a big house in case I have a lot of kids. Because this ought to be the way my dad's house should have been. My dad should have had a big house for 12 kids. It took me over a year to find one barn to tear down. It cost me $1,000. I bought up with some dyers over in towards Arney, Indiana. My dad found these people that had this old barn, and it cost me $1,000. And I started the center part of the house. And once I got the first barn tore down and it got me in the paper, I had all the barns and houses I ever needed. Even this summer I tore down 3 houses. In a total of 15 years I've torn down 27 buildings and hauled them home and put them on my property. I'm not a workaholic. I just spend time building. I do a lot of jobs for people too on the side, but I like doing a lot of stuff here at the place. Building this big house, you know, it's 7,240 feet of floor space, 15 stairways, over 100 foot of ladders you got to climb through different rooms. It went pretty fast. There's like being inside the barn house at night or anything, I've always felt protected. People worry about accidents and people getting hurt. Well, we've had 14,335 people go through my house in 7 years. And it's a constantly having people coming from all over, taking their time off to come out here to see it. They like it so great.
I like living here because I get to meet a lot of new people from different countries and states come here all over the world, and I take them through the barn house and explain about the place, and take them through the barn house. And people from Africa, India, Finland, England, Germany. I got a pen pal in England. She comes here about every year and comes to see me. I met her because she came here and went to the barn house and started being friends. And now we're right back at each other. I got another friend, good friend of mine, lives in Bloomington now. His name is Sharma, and he's from India.
What about the young girl you write in Bloomington a lot, Shashua or something?
There's another girl named Majabeen.
Yeah.
She's about 15. She's from Malaysia, and she's a friend of mine too. I got like 3 or 4 different friends from different countries.